Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pirate 101. We're on our way to see the Frog Father here. Gonna see if we can knock out a few quests along the way. Our little raft is still pretty terrible, but we should be able to take out some enemies. This figurehead actually has a better accuracy at short range. I forgot about that. Not too many horns have that. I think a lot of them are either just a flat accuracy for the larger attacks, and then for the smaller, like cannon powers, it's usually, I think long range is usually more accurate, which is interesting, because I would think you'd be more accurate closer you get, but that's just how it goes. Nope, did not get it there. No good sale. I was thinking back to last episode when we defeated the Dutchman and returned his golden hook to Buster Crabbe there at the Red Claw Gang, and I was kind of laughing because I was just imagining the scenario because they were holding Captain Gordon and they wanted to eat him, turn him into a stew, and but they said that they would wait and trade him for the golden hook. So I have to wonder, after we left to go try and retrieve it, Buster Crabbe even admitted he had no idea that he didn't think that we'd be able to actually get that golden hook. So I can only imagine him sitting there waiting. I wonder how long he gave us to get that golden hook before he was going to eat Captain Gordon. I'm sure Captain Gordon was sweating bullets, probably figuratively and literally, being over the fire. We'll hit Deidre here. I usually do this as a ship battle. I don't usually board. I don't think she really drops anything important. Faster to just knock it out as a ship battle here. Get the golden flask before we go on to Jonatown. I think that Cutthroat quest was for Blind Mew, yes. Even though he's blind. There we go. Too easy. On to Jonatown. Jonatown obviously being a reference to the biblical story of Jonah, where Jonah is swallowed by a big fish. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot I had to run around the corner.
Frog Father. Hey, I've heard of him. You seem a decent sort. What the blazes do you want with the Frog Father? I'm afraid I can't help you. I know what the Frog Father is, but I don't talk about it. Frog Father is not someone I want to offend. I have other troubles to see to. We here in Jonatown are humble fisherfolk. Our lives are only as good as the day's catch. My best fisherman, Brody, was due back yesterday, and there's no sign of him. He was trawling for sky clams out by the vortex of doom. Now that I say that out loud, it doesn't sound like a good idea at all. I fear the storm may have drawn him in. Captain, you're tougher than any of us fishermen. Can you break the vortex and see if you can find Brody?
I wonder where they get their fish from. Obviously, there's like this Tim and Perry quest here.
As of late, my silent friend Perry and I exchanged our magic wands for musical instruments. You see, there's more gold in the music industry. The Karummy Cutthroats snatched Perry's drum and my lute in the middle of the blasted night. How are we to entertain without instruments? Rough up those cutthroats to get back our instruments, and we might be willing to share a little of our hard-earned coin.
I think this is a Tom and Jerry reference, Tim and Perry. I wonder where they fish. I know there's barracuda and flying fish out in the Skyway, and they talk about fishing, and they have like pet snacks. That's like fish fillet, but they have these fish that we do not see in the Skyway. Now, I should probably put a marker down here because I don't think we'll be going back to Blood Shoals anytime soon. I would think there are plenty of bodies of water, ponds and lakes and things on islands, like on the land, but they said that he was going fishing out here in the Skyway, so I wonder where these fishermen fish. I think there are a couple quests where you defeat either Flying Fish or Barracuda for their meat, so that is something that you can eat these, but I don't know where those other fish come from. Makes you wonder. Oh, maybe there are fish out here. I take it back. I know there are clams. I forget if these are... Oh, these are sky clams. There we go. There are clams out here, so maybe they're just shoals of fish that we don't see. Flying through the air. Brody does not have a much better ship than us. He's got a chunky little raft. Some unlucky flanking there. Uh-oh. I think we have to protect Brody, so hopefully he doesn't walk right into a bunch of flanking attacks. Good job, Brody. At least he can hold his own. Yeah, we have to protect Brody. Do-do-do. Well, let's start putting on the damage, I suppose. I thought that would kill one at least. That's a bummer. Oh man. Well, well, that was quick. Nuts. I think that is our first defeat since we had that disconnect there in Blood Shoals. I failed to save Brody. Let me heal up here and we'll go try again. That was a bit unfortunate. Sometimes that happens, especially when the enemy goes first and they all decide to attack Brody instead of coming after me. We'll see what we can do here. Back out to the Vortex of Doom. Canpo's already back. I think that's the Pretender there. Nope, that's Mac the Shark. I was wrong. Might as well grab this quest over here in case you didn't know. If it's still Christmas time, you can get a quest from just going over by this. Yep, Stay Frosty. I think that's for just finding the snowman. I believe that's what it says. Let's take a look. Probably exploration. Yep, Stay Frosty. Find the Skull Island Skyway Snowman. We'll equip that. Why not? I wonder, I don't know, I have to look on the wiki page. I don't think there are any other snowmen in any other Skyways. I'll have to look. I'm kind of badge hunting, achievement hunting on one of my other pirates. Some of them are pretty long and tedious, but I enjoy knocking some of them out when I'm not questing through the game or farming. But to be honest, a lot of those badge hunts turn into pretty much farming of their own just to defeat so many enemies. So we shall see. All right, well they're all going after Brody again. This might take more tries than I was hoping. Let's see. Okay, good. So we have one. One didn't attack. Let me use a Ghost Whale this time, so we can take out one and reduce potential damage. Hopefully we'll draw a couple over this way. I don't think my heal will reach that far. It's already down to half health. Alright, that's lucky there. No flanking front, and this guy ran away. I guess the AI, or however they coded these sharks, is not the best player here. Alright, Brody. Come on, man. Defend yourself. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Old Moose showed up. Thank you, Old Moose. There we go. I was going to say barring a critical, I think we're alright. Brody will soften him up. Good deal. Do you think with that ghost whale, do you think I'm actually summoning the ghost of actual rats?
Thing you happen to want, Captain. If I'm gonna troll a vortex, I need a bigger boat.
Leave boat. We must go.
All right with you then. Let's go.
Yep, just wait for his dialogue to finish and we'll head on out here. Oh, looks like there might be fish in here. Maybe that's just little dots. Maybe that's all the dirt and debris and stuff that the vortex has sucked up. Yeah, maybe that's just debris. It doesn't quite look like fish. Be a crazy spot for fish. No wonder he was fishing there. High risk, high reward. Yeah, maybe you'll get sucked into a vortex with sharks that want to eat you alive, but there are lots of fish. And being a pelican, yeah, I'm sure it's very attractive. Totally forgot that I had marked the location to get back there faster. I just wanted more time on my little death trap.
Well done, Captain. Well done indeed. You've set one of our best.
One of your best was out fishing at a vortex literally named the Vortex of Doom? Jeez, man, jeez.
I'm afraid I have another problem. This one's even more serious. My son Norval's not back yet. He went to Rapa Nui to sell the month's catch of fish and clams, you see.
Oh, Captain Ahab from Moby Dick. Reference to Moby Dick.
I expected him back while you were off finding Brody. It's not like normal to be late. I'm very worried. We're just humble fisher folk. If we don't get that money soon, we won't be able to pay our, upkeep. Go to Rapa Nui and find Norval. Then maybe I can help you find the frog farm.
Maybe. How about I do your chores and you guarantee you can help me out there, buddy? How about that? Let me see. Yep, a couple side quests become available here. We'll run into the Golden Fin Tavern. Just pick these up. Hello?
A band of cutthroats overtook my sloop and kidnapped my first mate Terry while their disgusting leader, Mac the Shark, stole my compass.
Not Terry, no!
My ship's useless without its compass. I need a bold pirate to get it back.
I'm pretty sure you can get another compass a safer way, but you know what? Sure.
Oh, and try to save Terry while you're at it. What do you say, shipmate?
Try. Obviously have your priorities straight there, lady. Catherine, more like Karen Flay.
Have you heard? The whale, you know, the one Jonahtown's built on top of, is getting unruly from hunger. He might just buck us all off his back. This is a crisis, pirate. Go sail the skies and bring back a load of fillets from flying fish. We must keep the whale's hunger at bay.
I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of flying fish right around the whale. I think being an animal, he can turn slightly to the left or right and eat, but you know what? Maybe he's gotten fat and lazy because he knows the town literally freeloading off of him. He's just literally carrying this entire... Oh, I'm already in combat with Mac the Shark. Let's just do this. He's carrying this entire town on his back, literally, so I guess he doesn't need to turn around and open his mouth when they'll feed him, I guess, because there's a flying fish right there. Let's see. A little bit harder here. We'll see if we can do this as a naval battle. That'd be pretty nice to knock it out real quick. Ouch. Be pretty embarrassing for Mac the Shark and his little ship here to be blasted out of the sky by this tiny little raft, the creaking and warbling raft. But you know what? That's what's about to happen. Get sunk, Mac.
Gee, Captain, thanks. Those sharks sure play rough.
All right. I completely forgot where we're going again. Better not run into any of these flying fish here. We can hit some cutthroats and then Rapa Nui. That's right. Alright. Yeah, might as well hit some cutthroats on the way. I think we'll have to do some some longboat fights as well. So we'll be in for some naval combat today. Your favorite, the most engaging gameplay. I'm sure this is what you came to watch. I'm pressing buttons. I'm pressing as fast as I can. Not really. I'm waiting for my accuracy cooldown, but after that I'm pressing as fast as I can. Believe you me. It would be cool if they had, I would love to see, to make naval combat a little bit more in depth and to make it perhaps a little more accurate. They could have different figurehead powers that have the same amount of damage, but they have different effects. Like they could have a chain shot, which was actually historically used to try to hit sails and bring down sails so the other ship couldn't maneuver. So maybe you have a chain shot that has 2 times attack, but it would slow the enemy ship. And then maybe you would have, I don't know, a different like grape shot that would have the same attack. That would still have 2 times attack, but would have a different effect. I don't know. I don't know what all they would do, but maybe one that would damage the ship over time, or that would reduce its ability to heal or something. I don't know. I don't know, just trying to think of ways to update the naval combat system, and then you would have more options too. Instead of just equipping whatever has the highest damage and smashing buttons, then you would actually be, you know...
Welcome to Mormo's home. There, Tahi will know where we find Northern.
Then you would get the opportunity to look at the different ones and, you know, choose one that actually works the best. Let's sell off. I think we have... I'll keep the wood skeleton key. I'll pass it to another pirate who's the one that's farming badges, because there's a... I don't need the Yuletide jingle. Because he's farming badges, there's some badges for defeating Krampus a bunch of times.
Market is open again. You have goods? We will trade. Oh, you're looking for someone. Norville? Ah, Fisherburn. Yes, I saw him. He was at last market. Sold his fish, got his pay. Where did Fisherburn go? Did not see. He left when Rat Pirate caused all the troubles. And the Waponis came. Much confusion.
Are they talking about Ratbeard here? When the Rat Pirate caught... What was Ratbeard causing problems here? I'm not sure. Because he hasn't gone to... He doesn't have Captain Gunn's... he has not... I don't... Man, I'm pretty articulate this morning, aren't I? He's not far enough along to where he has water moles swim through the canals to steal Gunn's gold. Because he hasn't even burned the map yet and left Flotsam. So I'm not sure what Ratbeard would be doing out here.
Rat pirate?
Oh.
You don't think he means Ratbeard, do you?
Well, duh. I guess I should have done one more click of dialogue.
Rat? Huh. Long story. Ask Chief Omutu about that.
Alright, never mind. It's just been a long time since I played through the early parts of the game. They're going to totally explain what that was.
Ratbeard was a friend of the Nui, but he betrayed us. He stole the sacred feathers for the Waponis, our enemies. Ratbeard has joined with Waponi. Ratbeard is traitor. We must stop him.
Did you just figure that one out, Mormo? Good job, buddy. You're doing great. You're up to speed.
The Waponis have no honor. They worship an evil fire god and forget their ancestors. Now they circle Rapa Nui, singing mocking songs at us.
Man, so they're just taunting you? Man, you guys have no chill. And you guys are all upset about this? They're pulling the old preschool trick. They're just running a circle around you and saying na 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 boo boo, and you guys are getting all bent out of shape about it. That's hilarious.
The Nui are peaceful. The Nui are traders, friends to all. We have no warriors to fight the Waponies. Can you help us? Take your mighty ship and turn your cannons on the Waponies. Destroy their warboats, and the Nui will do you great honor.
Alright. Grab a side quest.
These birds are good friends to Nui. Many times we trade with them. Last time, birds brought funny-smelling food called chowder. Ever since eating funny-smelling food, many water moles of Rapa Nui suffer from strange sickness. We need powerful medicine, the Yomba potion. Only one witch doctor at a time knows how to make Yomba potion. Makamoto, our cousin the Wonga Wu, is secret holder of the Yomba magic now. Go to Skull Island and find the village of Wonga Wu. Tell Makamoto I sent you, and he will help.
Okie dokie. Let me sell, I think, yeah. There's an outfit vendor here. I can sell some more of my stuff off I've got. Just so the backpack's getting full. That's something high level I have a duplicate of that so I can sell this stuff off. Get my gold up, well funded here. Back to some more ship battles. Hooray! Hooray! My favorite. I really don't mind the naval combat, the broadside combat in this game. I think it's okay. It just gets so tedious. It's not bad early here in the game, but if you've played... Oh, there's one of the gingerbread ships. I don't need to be fighting you. If you play later on in the game, especially some side quests, it just takes forever. There are so many ships you have to defeat, and it's really just tedious. And it doesn't help because even the broadside combat it's much faster than getting them down to half health and boarding them. It's still so much faster if you have a good ship just to sit there and blast them out of the sky. It just takes so long. And I know that's even with many quests being changed to make it easier, or they've lowered the requirement for a lot of quests. There's still just so many, but I don't mind the ship combat too much. There are plenty of ideas to improve it. Do I think they're going to improve it? No. Not anytime soon, but we'll see. Alright, Waponies. I know you guys know that the Nui, they have no warriors, so you guys are just sailing around saying yo mama jokes or something. But I'm here to put a stop to that. Quit picking on the tradesmen. And because you pick on them too much and you are sailing around singing bad songs, I'm going to kill you and sink your ship. I think that's a fair repercussion. Obviously, the pirate idea of justice, to absolutely obliterate them, makes total sense. This will teach you not to make a mockery of commerce. Pow! The free market must prevail. Look at me, this is definitely altruistic of me. I don't really care about fighting these guys. So the water moles, oh geez, I've lost track of the story already. So the water moles can help us find the one guy for Captain Ahab. So Captain Ahab can tell us about the Frog Father. So the Frog Father can help us find Ratbeard. So Ratbeard can help us find Captain Gunn's quest, or map. So Captain Gunn's map can help us find Captain Gun's treasure so that we can be rich. And also, so we can finally buy a better ship. I think that's what we're doing. Hard to keep track. Later on when we get to Cool Ranch, that web of fetch quests gets so long. You gotta fight this guy to get this thing for this person. So this guy will tell you this, so you can find this guy. So this guy will give you this, so you can do this. Very convoluted. When we get up there, maybe I'll make a short about it, or I'll make a little video about it. Just kind of how ridiculous it is. It's part of the game. It's fun. It's how they expand. Oh good, nice. Got that first try. It's how they expand the game, but it gets a little ridiculous sometimes. Are we getting close to level 10? Because we kind of have some fun gear upgrades for level 10. Getting close.
My people praise you, Captain, and I thank you. You have restored my people's honor. In friendship, I offer you our greatest treasure, a mojo potion.
Man, thank you. I'm glad killing guys that were mocking you is worthy of your greatest treasure. I really appreciate that, Chief. You demand.
My ancestors smile upon you.
Excellent.
I do not know why Redbeard has made this pact with the Waponis. My heart tells me he will regret it, where the Waponis cannot be trusted.
Yeah, I wonder why Redbeard's made this pact right now, because, I mean, maybe from the map? It doesn't even seem like he's really studied the map, because, you know, he's just burning it and getting away when we get to Flotsam. So how would he know that he needs water moles all the way back here? Maybe the treasure map has a detailed map of Treasure Island and he figured it out from there. Seems a little unlikely, but you know what? It's game logic. We won't question it too much, I guess.
You seek the fisher bird. Hunter Raku is his friend. Talk to Hunter Raku.
Yay! Alright, now we got to talk to Hunter Raku to find the fisher bird. For Captain Ahab, to find the Frogfather, to find Rapier, to find the map, to find the treasure, to buy a new boat.
Fisherbird, he who lives on the back of the whale. He is my friend. You seek him? He was here for market. When the Red Pirate and the Waponis caused all the troubles, Fisherbird ran away, like many others did.
A coward.
I saw Fisherbird leave. Was in boat with many pirates. Was waving arms and yelling. Looked happy. Boat sailed to Skull Island.
Wow, very happy. Look at that. Nice. We don't have... who had a camera that they took a picture of this pelican getting kidnapped? That's hilarious. In a rowboat, no less. I don't know. We don't see too many pictures. We see a picture of that they took in El Dorado later on with the El Dorado crew. And this picture. I kind of wish they used it more. I think they're kind of silly. Alright. Skull Island. We are just going to teleport to Skull Island here. I think we have to go down to the docks because it kind of assumes that you sail back over. We can talk to Blind Mew and finish up his quest real quick. Blind Mew's senses are pretty good, but I wonder if we could have just bought any old telescope and handed it to him. Pretended that was the... I wouldn't do Blind Mew like that, of course
Chase
not.
a feather in the wind, Dragonfly. How can we find Norville?
How in the world?
Go talk to Skinny Pete in Kraken Skulls. He will know.
Let's talk to the invisible Blind Mew real quick.
From this day on, as this telescope is passed down by my descendants, they'll tell the story of the pirate who rescued it from certain doom.
Do you have kids, Blind Mew? No offense, you seem kind of... You're getting up there in age. I don't know. Maybe you have kids already? Might want to pass that off pretty quick. Or if not, hey, I don't know, I think he's a mouse. I don't know how old mice can have children, but don't wait there, my friend. Don't wait. No offense, Blind Mew.
Pelican? How should I know? Go ask Blind you. Fellow kid has an ear to every keyhole on this island.
And right back we go.
We meet again. May I be of more assistance?
Yes, you can.
I've been standing here a while. I know everyone who's come and gone.
Blind Mew, you are literally always standing here. When I'm here, at least. You can get around pretty quick when I'm elsewhere, but you're always here.
A pelican group of dogs. You're in luck. I noted the briny smell of a fisherman's coat a while back, amidst a big group of panting pirates. I took the liberty of following them a short way. They were indeed walking with a long-legged seabird. They spoke not a word, but made straight for the drain by the abandoned shack. I heard the grate open and shut. They've gone in the sewers.
Thank you, Blind Mew. Love you. I would never say anything bad about you. I would never insult you, Blind Mew. Bye. Don't tell him. I know he hears everything.
Cat's right.
Don't tell him.
There's a lot of tracks in the mud. Norval and some dogs went this way.
There you go. I see boot prints. I don't see any bird prints, but I might not be the best tracker, but I see 2 pairs of shoe prints. That's all you get. I guess the bird would be a little lighter. Maybe the bird's footprints would wash out first.
I like this place. Smells bad.
Wait till we get to Jonatown. Can platypi?
Oi, who goes there? Hey, you're not Sammy. Get him, lads.
Can platypi smell? I know they have some type of electrical charge that they have through their beak, but I'm not sure if they actually can smell. Do they have olfactory? I don't know. I'm not a mammal expert, and even if you were a mammal expert, platypi are absolutely ridiculous. They're a crazy animal. They're a fun conglomeration of... They're like the melting pot of animals, I think. Nice work. I hope they add an area to Skull Island or more backstory to the sloths. I believe there's a quest explaining that sloths are native to Skull Island. Like, I mean, similar to the cutthroats and pelicans and all the other native species, but I think it's referenced that they're native to a different skyway. But we have not... That skyway does not currently exist, so it'd be cool if they added that later in the game as a backstory, but we don't see too many sloths. Buccaneers get Barnabas in the Bad Company quest, or under the tavern when we first, when Ratbeard first escapes, but there aren't too many other sloths throughout the game.
Thank you. I thought
Underutilized animal for sure.
I don't know who this Sammy was these villains were working for, and I hope to never meet him. What's that? Captain Ahab sent you? Good. I need to get the Frog Father's payment to him at once.
The Frog Father? We pay him to? I better let my father explain that.
The Frog Father. Jonatown pays him each month to... well, I'll leave that to my father to explain. Let's go.
Yeah. So many of these voice lines are ingrained. I don't know, I didn't get that one 100% right, but classy. Alright, let's get down into Jonatown, and then I will probably wrap this one up.
You have my thanks, Captain. My son is safe and sound, and you've recovered our money from the market. What's that? Yeah, the money is going to be paid to the Frog Father, yes. That's supposed to be a secret. We have an arrangement with the Frog. We pay him to protect Jonatown from all the cutthroats and other ruffians.
I don't see him out there. I don't see his troops out there in the Skyway fighting the cutthroats. I mean, it's a reference to the Godfather, so maybe he just has, maybe he has them all scared now, but I don't see him doing any work. He kind of just sits down there, but...
You still mean to see the Frog Father? I advise against it, but very well. I'll send you down. That's right. I said down.
Level 10, let's go. Companion training points, useless.
Smile on you, Witchdoctor. Come to me, and you will learn to invoke their favor.
You mean you haven't heard? The Frog Father doesn't live in Jonatown, young pirate. He lives under it. He and his dwell down in gullets, in the whale's dark belly. They don't take kindly to strangers. And stranger, you certainly are. Get in a bucket, and I'll lower you down. Watch yourself.
It is kind of crazy. You go down the whale's blowhole, which not very accurate. I believe.
Ah, my loot. And look, Perry, it's your drum. Now we can give the townsfolk what they want. An impressive display of musical talent.
I gotta stop talking and then immediately go and start some dialogue, so I have to stop myself. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I know it's for dolphins at least. They're not able to get almost any water into their blowhole, or it'll kill them or hurt them really badly. I assume it's the same with whales, so that's crazy that we're sending people down there. We just hit level 10, so let me go back to Skull Island, see what my trainer has got for me. We'll put on some new clothes, and then we'll end this one out. Let's get going.
You have learned much, but are you strong enough to learn deepest secrets of magic? We shall see.
Always on about the deepest secrets of magic. Alright, here we go with our first buff, Juju. These are pretty good buffs, but... Spirit Sight, that'll be great. We get an extra attack range, that'll be super helpful. Soul Reaver is also a good attack power as well. Let's put on some level 10 gear here. We are unfortunately going to say goodbye to the Shrimpy Shelmet. It's been a lot of fun. It's looked cool, but we're going to upgrade to Hugin's Headdress. It gives us another gunnery. That's a lot of gunnery, but very nice Witchdoctor top hat there. We're going, I think we have a shooty staffy weapon right now, so we're going to upgrade to Witchdoctor's Beads. It gives us an AoE. Does not look like it's a super strong AoE, but that'll be alright. We'll probably sell that one off. Don't have any better boots for level 10. We're going to keep it with the Witchdoctor's Wraps for an extra Ghost Whale. I think that's still going to be our bread and butter. We have a couple different fun weapons here to try out for level 10. I'm going to start out, being the holidays, we will start out. I know this is a stabby staffy weapon and not a shooty staffy, but we're going to try it out. That Krampus in that big present down there in Skull Island by the docks entrance, he drops a couple different weapon combinations. I forget, I'll have to look up here if he drops a shooty staffy weapon. But he drops a couple weapon combinations. None of them are super good, but they're all kind of fun. They look kind of cool if you're into stitching. They have this bell. This one, I have this one for level 10, so we'll just try it out here. I know it's a staffy staffy. We'll try it out for one battle, and then I got a couple other weapons that we'll try out. If we want to go back to shooty staffy, this is better than what we had, so we'll be able to sell that one off. So we'll stick with Krampus's staff and stinger for a minute. Yes, he does. I just looked it up real quick. He does have shooty staffy weapons, but I don't have any of those for level 10. So we'll look at this. No better eye patch. We're still going to be rocking Finn's goggles for a little bit. As far as, what are these, charms? Totems? There is, I think we're going to have enough heals here. We're going to keep the Dutchman Sapphire charm on, but we can, if we need another rouse, we can put that on. Similarly, we have a couple more options. We still have the heal. We have an option for the Resolute Charm. I think so far I've been doing pretty good. I haven't had too much trouble with enemies reaching me because I can finish them off pretty quick. But if we need some more healing and protection, I can put on the Resolute Charm. We'll just keep that in our pocket for now. Similarly with this, nope, I take it back. We had this already. If we need more damage, we can switch. So just a bunch of options for us. I guess not too much of a change up. Let's take a look. Did I get another practice point? I did not get another practice point. And I'll also look. I'll want to come back at level 11. Okay, so we get stuff every level here for a little bit. Let's take a look at my powers really quickly. Unfortunately, while I have this Krampus weapon on, I'll not be able to use my sniper shot or the storm round, but that's okay. The storm round doesn't actually. The storm round does less damage than gunnery. Gunnery has a longer range and better AoE, but that is a-okay. Let's see, 90. So Soul Reaver actually does more damage. It does the same damage as Ghost Whale, but then it does some damage over time. So we're going to put that up here on top. Usually Juju, the buffs get better as they go. I don't think I'm really going to have time to buff myself. I don't think a 25% increase to Will is going to do much for me. I'm going to leave it here, back down here at the bottom. I'll put Storm Shot up here. We're getting a bunch of abilities, a bunch of powers here. I might eventually have to unequip some stuff if I get too clogged up, but there we go. Okie dokie. I am going to call it there. When we come back, we'll find a good spooky place to stand over here by Vadima. When we come back, we'll try out this Krampus's staff for a little bit. We will go meet the Frog Father. I'm sure it'll go very, very well. No problems there. Get to try out the staff. Appreciate you joining me again through all the ship battles. Hope you guys have a great day. Okay, bye!